Hello everyone and welcome back. In this tutorial session, concentrate on two main subjects. The first one is how to do coloring of a part. Suppose you are making a part in solid edge and you want to add color to it, and then if you want to color it to highlight a certain location or something like that in the design, to show like a part before and after and so on, or to allow you, to help you in demonstrating the concept of the design and so on. So you can use color for that as a part of the demonstration. The other thing also that we would like to cover, how to do pattern. Like you have different pattern, and mainly in this case we will concentrate on a circular pattern. Okay, so like you can see that how you can use different mirrors or different command or conic lines and stuff like that for curves to create the pattern, and mainly we'll concentrate on circular patterns, as you can see. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to solid edge part, and the dimensions are in millimeters. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to highlight the planes, the standard plane, and I'm going to just to lock myself to the top plane. So what I'm going to do, I need to choose one of the command circle, the drawing command. So I'm going to use a circle by center. So I'm going to put the main dimension, which is 450 millimeter, and then I'm going to move my cursor to be on the plane I would like to have the drawing on, and once I see F3, I would like to click on the lock. So this means that all the drawing will be locked to this surface here. So now I don't need the other plane, so I'm gonna the right and the front plane are not needed anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the top view, okay, and I'll go back to the center of the circle, the center of the plane, and I'm gonna click. So now I have the circle 450, sorry. So this is the dimension 450. That's good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna go to home and extrude, or select this one. Okay, that's fine. Right click, and I'm gonna go down 10 millimeter, just to give me a base to start the drawing on. Okay, now the next step is I'm gonna start the other pattern or and so on. So I'm gonna choose a circle by center. I'm gonna highlight the surface here. So this is the top surface. I'm gonna click on it. So it means that I'm locked to the top surface. So I'm gonna go to the top. Now I'm gonna start the drawing. So now the first one, I'm gonna put the diameter 15. And let me zoom a little bit. Circle by center 15, and I'm gonna put it here in the center here. I don't think I need the current axis, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Now the next circle is 30. Enter. I'm gonna make it to be concentric with the other one. Okay, and then the next one will be 55. So 55, I'm gonna say 55. Enter. And the next one will be 100. Yes, 100. And the next one will be 200. and 230. And the last one will be 344. And okay, so I put all the circles that the pattern around the circle is going to be on in this circle and so on. So now let me zoom to this area in the middle here to start the first drawing. I'm going to just use the mouse to turn it around so I can see it in the 3D. So the first one, I'm going to say extrude. This chain here, right click. I'm going to go up 4 millimeter. And I'm going to make a round 2 millimeter here. That's good. The next one, I'm going to say extrude chain. This is chain here and the other chain here. Right click. I'm going to go up 2 millimeter. Okay, and just if this circle, it doesn't look like it's a circle, it just look like it's a zigzag, whatever curve. But if this is bothering you, just the best way is to change the default for the solid edge. So how you can do that, you can go to the application button and under setting option, and then under option you'll see a new menu. It came out on the other page, so the new menu here, and when you say view, this arc smoothness, so the arc smoothness is 3. If you want to see, look at the shape now. See, the circle here is not really a good circle, but because it's a 3, if I make it larger, like say 10, okay, and say okay, you see now it looks very nice, circular. Okay, this is just to let you know that if you want to make it as a for presentation something, so it looks good. Okay, now let's move to the next thing. So I'm going to go to the top view, and I'm going to zoom again to this one so I can start the other pattern here. I want to have the circle by center. Oh, okay, didn't. Let me move again to this so I can pick this surface. So I'm going to say, okay, circle by center. Okay, I'm going to click in this one. Now I'm going to go to the top view. I'm going to zoom. Make sure that you have the F3. So this way, okay, the circle by center. This will be like 5 millimeter. So 5 millimeter, enter. And it's going to be very close to this one, like go to the center line here and go vertical. And you will know that you are aligned when you see the dashed line. See the dashed line, the red dashed line, you're going to click. Okay, and now another circle which is 10, enter, and this again will be in the same center line, so it's going to be here. I'm going to click it here. Okay, so this way I added the two circle, the other circle pattern we're going to add later, that I know the exact location. Now I'm going to just move around, move it, tilt it a little bit, and then the next step is to do extrusion, a chain plus. So I'm going to click on this one, right click, I'm going to go up 2 millimeter, 2 for this one, and let's go to the other one, right click, it's 2 millimeter. Okay, now let's go to the top view, and I'm going to zoom so I can make the pattern, the first two pattern here. Okay, So now I'm gonna highlight the first circle here. Once it is highlighted, you can see the pattern was highlighted. So I'm gonna go to the outer, choose a circular pattern, and then say what now you need to fit it. I need to fit it with the center here. Make sure that is exactly in the center, and I'm gonna click, and I need 16. So instead of 8, I'm gonna type 16. Enter. Very good. So we're done with this part. Now let's do the other one. I'm gonna highlight the bigger circle, and then we're gonna say pattern, circular pattern, and this one here. So I need it to be around from the center of the circle. So I'm gonna click. Once I see that I'm exactly in the center, so I'm gonna click. It's not 16, I need it 12. 1, 2, 3, okay, 12. Very good. Now let's start do the painting. So now I'm done with that. I don't need this circle anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna highlight the circle, and I'm gonna delete it. I don't need it anyway. Okay. Now I'm gonna tilt it so at least you can see that the thing. Okay, now how to do the painting. Now the painting is very straightforward. You go to under the tab View tab, Part Painter, then you click on Part Painter, then a menu with color, different color. So I'm gonna choose red color, red. Make sure that instead of a body, the default will be body, but you can make it look as a face. Okay, so I need the face, this face, to be red. So I'm gonna click on this face, it's gonna be red, and I click on the other face, it's gonna be red. So now I make sure that this face has become red. Now the inside, the other one is gonna be orange. So I'm gonna go back here and choose orange. Here is orange, and highlight this surface. Okay, and then the other one, and then I'm gonna go between blue and dull red. So I'm gonna say blue. Okay, blue, not a blue, it's a blue, dull blue, I believe. So I'm gonna say this one, dull blue, this one, skip one, and put the other one, blue. Okay, and the other color will be dull red. Okay, red. Okay, so I'm gonna click this one, click this one, click this one, click this one. So I was able to do that. Now the next step is the bigger circle a little bit. Okay, so now it's gonna be starting with the white and yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna go to white. So I start every other one white. And the other thing is yellow. Yellow. Where is yellow? This one is yellow. Okay, so we're done with this. Now we need to move to the next pattern, which will be like a King David star. Okay, so now let's go to the top, and I'm gonna zoom, so this way I can just be in command of whatever I want to do. Okay, here it is. Okay, now I'm gonna start with the home line. Okay, now I'm gonna tilt it a little bit so I can Okay. Lock myself to the surface. So I'm going to be line, lock my surface to this surface. So click, mean that I'm locked to the top or upper surface. So this will help me to have a quick trim. Okay, order. So now let's go to back to the top view, and I'm going to zoom to this location, and I'm going to get the line again. Okay, now I'm going to go to the center. Just highlight any circle, so this way when I go back I can see the dashed line, means I'm in exactly in the same location. When I see the line intersection, so I'm going to click, I'm going to draw a line which is 6 millimeter, 6, enter, and the angle should be 60, enter. Good. Then I'm going to draw the line the other side, which will be what, 6 again, but the angle will be 120, enter. Very good. And then the dimension is 6 and the angle will be minus 120. Good. And then we're gonna connect the last one, should be 6 and 6. Very good. So far so good. Okay, now the next step is I was able to draw this shape, the one we're gonna make one side of the 6 sides of the star, King David star. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the mirror command. Okay, mirror command. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna say mirror. I'm gonna highlight this one here, and then around this line, let me zoom so you can see it better. Okay, see, we'll say mirror. So mirror of what? Of this shape here. So around this line I'm gonna click. So I built another shape similar to it, and then around this line I'm gonna click, and then to this line I'm gonna click, the other line click, and the last line click. So now I have the King David shape, which has the 6 sides. Now I want to, why I have this locked, so I can use a quick trim. So what I'm going to do, all what I need to do is just I go inside and I move all over all this one, so I can delete whatever inside. Very good. Now the other thing is now I need to tilt it a little bit, the surface a little bit here, and then what? Do the extrusion, chain, click on the chain, right click, it's gonna move up. I need to move it 2 millimeter, enter. Okay, good. Now if I escape, now it disappear. Now the thing, I don't need it anymore. What you can do, I can leave it, or once I finish the pattern, then I will do that. Okay, so now let me go to the top. Let me zoom better a little bit so I can see that the new pattern. Okay, here it is. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna highlight the King David star. Okay, and then go to pattern, circular pattern, and I want to do this circular pattern, which will be 12. So I'm gonna move the circle till becomes in the center of the whole circle. So you see now it matches with the circle I draw. So I'm gonna click, and instead of 1 2 3 4 5 6 12, that's I needed 12, that's correct. So I'm gonna say enter or accept. So now I was able to get the King David star, which has 12 stars. Okay, so now I'm gonna tilt it a little bit. Let me escape out of that, and I'm gonna paint it gold. So I'm gonna go to view, part painter, and I'm gonna choose gold. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna lock my circle by center, lock myself to the surface, so I'm gonna say F3. So I'm locked. Now I'm gonna go with a circle 7 millimeter, 7, enter, and it's gonna go with the same alignment. When you see the dashed line, I'm gonna click on this one. Yeah, there's a dashed line. I'm gonna click. Let me go zoom that top view, and I'm gonna zoom to this area. Okay, so now the inside circle, okay, I'm still locked. Okay, so now the inside circle is gonna be 5, enter. So it's gonna be enter here. Okay, and I need another circle which is 9, enter, and this 9 will be on the same vertical axis, but it is located on this thing here. Good. I put a line tangent to this circle, and goes to the center of this circle here. So I'm gonna highlight the circle so I can go to the center, and then go from here to be tangent to this one. When I see touch and tangent, I'm gonna click. So this way, that's good. Right click to get out. Oops. Okay, good. Let me do this. So trim. I'm gonna trim this one. And what else? Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the mirror, okay, and I'm gonna highlight this leaf here. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this leaf. I'm gonna say okay, okay, and okay, not mirror. What I'm gonna use, not mirror. I'm gonna use something, another different thing. You see this move here? Under move, I'm gonna choose rotate. So what do we mean by that? Rotate, I need to rotate this shape here. Means I'm gonna copy and rotate this shape. Oh, sorry. I need to highlight it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and rotate this shape. Okay, good. So I'm gonna copy and rotate. So every what? Every 45 degrees. So I'm gonna put 45 degrees here. Then the next step is I need to go where the rotation about is gonna be. Start from this point. I'm gonna put a handle, a horizontal handle. So this way, when I move this one 45 degrees, then I'm gonna click. It gives me the first one. Then another 45 degrees, and then I'm gonna click. You get the second one. Then 45 degrees, which will be the middle of the other one, and we're gonna click. Then move 45 degrees, and click. 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 So I was able to get all the pattern I want. So I'm going to escape. So this way I have the pattern. Now we're going to start the cleaning. Okay. So the cleaning, I'm going to zoom more so I can see now. Now I don't need this. We can leave them. They are not bothering us. But at least I don't need this circle here. I'm going to highlight this circle. I don't need it anymore. I use it as a guide for me. Now I'm going to start doing the trim. So the trims, I'm going to do we still locked? Yes. I'm going to use a quick trim. I'm going to zoom more to this area. Okay. Trim. It is locked, so this way is going to be the quicker area. So I'm going to go all around here to trim everything inside. You see, inside, everything inside is going to be trimmed. trim everything inside here. Yes, okay. And then the next step is I trim this one because this becomes one piece, and this one becomes one piece, this becomes one piece, this becomes one piece. Okay, now let's zoom back. I'm going to tilt it a little bit. Okay, good. Now we're going to do what? Extrusion. Extrude a chain. When I click on one of these, it should highlight the whole thing, and I need to click also the one in the middle. Yes, like this. Okay, then right click, and I'm going to go up 2 millimeter. 2 millimeter. So I'm done. Very good. Okay, so now if I go to the top, okay, I'm gonna zoom to this area here. Means I selected it and go to the pattern, circular pattern. Now you move your mouse to the surface here. So now you're gonna say that, okay, I need to get it around this center here, and when you see the circle is highlighted, the one I just drew, you click, and it's net of 12. I will need it what? 8. Again, you can do whatever you want to do. You want to make it 12, you want to make it 8, you want to do it whatever, so it's up to you. I like it 8. Okay. Okay, so we got the 8 the repetition of this one here. So now escape. So this way we're done with this one. Just we're gonna zoom a little bit so we can paint it. Okay, here it is. Very good. So now I'm gonna paint this one green. Okay, so I'm gonna go to view, part painter. I'm gonna choose green. Here is green. Click on this one, click on this one, click on this one. And what I'm going to do also, I'm going to put the inside white, just to make the visible just a little bit. Okay, white. Okay. Okay, now let's go to home. Let me close this one, highlight this circle, and I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna say delete. Very good. We'll come to the, I'm gonna move it a little bit down, down more. Okay, and now we're gonna do the last pattern here. So the last pattern mainly is I need to circle by center. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt it a little bit. Oops, sorry. Make it fit. Okay, circle. Highlight the surface outside here, so it's good. So I'm locked to this surface here. Now I can go to again top view, and the circle here is 42. Enter. So I'm gonna go with the same center line here. When I see dashed line at the circle itself, I'm gonna click. So I located the center of the next shape or pattern, or so of the first shape of the pattern. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back here. Now make it go to circle, square by center, or rectangle by center, but actually I'm gonna draw it as a square. So it's gonna be 42. Enter. 42. Enter, and the angle is 0. So I'm gonna go back here and go to the center of the circle. I'm gonna click and then make another 150, enter, 50, enter, 0. So I'm gonna go back here to the same center, so I'm gonna click. So I was able to make the two squares inside. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the rotation. I'm gonna use the rotation. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to this move rotates. I'm gonna click on rotate. Rotate what? I'm gonna rotate this two square shape here. Okay, 45 degrees. Just I need one rotation, 45 degrees. So what I'm gonna say here, go back here. I'm gonna say I needed 45 degrees, enter, and then I wanna say the center of the rotation should be the center of the circle. I'm gonna click on the center of the circle and draw a horizontal line. You see tangent means that this is a horizontal line. I'm gonna click just to move 45 degrees, and that's it. You click once, don't click twice. Okay, because if you click twice, you're gonna have two shapes. Means that when you try to do the extrusion, the computer will confuse which shape you are want to choose, so it will give you an error. Just in case, if you got an error, means that you click twice. Okay, okay. Now let me escape. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zoom to this area so I can start doing the cleaning. Okay, now, okay, let me save whatever I finished now, because this will accelerate the process. Okay, so I'm gonna say save as. And I'm gonna choose just this is last, okay, better, okay, better. Should be ATT. Okay, save. Since I'm still locked, I'm gonna use the quick trim. So the quick trim, I need to get rid of this. So I'm gonna start from here, get rid of this one and this one. Start from here. Start from here. Very good. Okay, we still need this. Get rid of this one and get rid of this one. Good. I'm gonna start also get rid of this inside thing here. Inside thing here. Inside thing here. So I was able to get the the outside the outside shape. I was able to get the outside shape. Now I'm going to tilt it a little bit. Okay, and okay, I can do the extrusion, or I can do it later, so but it's okay. Let me do the extrusion so I'm done with this part. So I'm going to change, so I'm going to click on this change. This is why it is one piece. The other one, right click, I'm going to go up 2 millimeter. Very good. Now I need to go top view. I'm going to zoom because I need to draw the inside thing here. So I'm gonna zoom again. I'm gonna say conic, the curve, conic, get the tip here to the center of the circle, which will be this one here, and then I'm gonna make it like something like this. That's good, you know. Okay, now I need to do a mirror of this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a mirror of this curve here around what? Around this line here, from the edge here, from the center here to the tip here. Okay, now I'm going to click. So this means that I was able to get this shape here. Now, before I leave this one, I want to make sure that, okay, now if I'm going to go to extrude, is it connected? Yes, it's connected. Oh, now, so let's zoom now to the area here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight I'm going to go to this command fillet, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to choose this line and the other line here. So this line, go to fillet command, fillet. I need this line and this line, and I'm going to connect it with a fillet. So what I'm going to say, click here. So the main reason just I want to do it is just I don't want to get this connection with the tip here, so because it's going to give me an error. Just I'm going to make it a curve, a small curve here, to be away from the surface. So this way I can draw this leaf without any problem. So what the next step is, what I'm going to just rotate this one. Okay, and then go to extrude, chain, which is this one here, right click inside, and I go up 2 millimeter. Enter. Very good. So I'm going to go back to top view, and I'm going to zoom to this area and create the pattern of 8 leaves. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just I don't know why I have this one. It seems this circle is just drawn by mistakes somehow in the process. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this protrusion, which is this one here. I'm going to say I need a pattern, a circular pattern of this one, and it should be around this circle here, so the center here. Okay, I got the pattern. So now I'm going to get escape, and I'm going to get rid of the circle. So what I'm going to do here, get rid of this circle, and I want to, let me save the pattern here. Let me paint the pattern. So what we're going to have is going to go to view, part painter, and this one should be blue. Let me go to blue. Where is blue? Blue. I need to paint this one blue, and then I need to go to orange, and the orange will paint this one, 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 and I'm going to paint the one inside what? Blue. certain type of blue clear, I believe. Okay, blue clear, blue clear. Yeah, okay. So I was able to get this one. Now the next step is to make the pattern all around the circle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, just I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna highlight. Okay, let me put it. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this part here, and once I highlighted this part, I'm gonna say pattern, circular. Go to the center here and be patient. We're gonna click. Let me save this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Okay, to clear the memory. Very good. So now we were able to get the pattern. So I'm gonna use, either you can leave it like this color, or you can go to the another color. So I wanna use it like light green or some kind of green. Where is green? Green clear. Okay, what about that? So I'm gonna paint this one green. Okay. One other thing, just now, once we're done with the drawing, what we need to do now is to start cleaning the background and the stuff left in the background. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the part. So I'm gonna go to the design body, uncheck it, so everything will hide. Okay, let me go to home. Highlights. So I'm gonna highlight everything you see here, delete, and then bring the body back, so the design body. So now you can have it clean without anything. So I hope you like the video or this tutorial session. I would like to thank you for watching. I would love to hear your feedback. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and see you soon on another video. Bye bye.